Hi guys, welcome to Rappler Live Jam. I am Vernice and today we are here with Taken by Cars. Hi guys,
Hello.
welcome. So that's Sarah, Isa, Bryce, and Brian and Chopao. And they are
Yes.
playing a few songs from their new album tonight, Plagues.
Yes.
And before that, you're actually going to answer a few questions for us.
Yay.
Yeah, welcome
Let's
to
do
Rappler,
this.
first of all.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So, Plagues is your first album in 6 years.
Yes,
So, I
it's
gotta
our
ask
third.
why the long wait?
yeah.
Why 6 years?
We get that a lot. Yeah, well, over the past 6 years, the band did a lot of growing up. Some of us have gotten married and had kids, and in between, we had a lot of activities as well. We went on a States tour for South by Southwest. We were the first Filipino band to play in that festival. And then we were able to open also for some acts, some foreign acts like Cut Copy and the XX. So it's a mix of those things that got in the way of our music making. And other than that, we also got pretty picky about how we wanted to sound for this album. It took some
How so?
time. It took some time
Yeah.
before we discovered how we wanted Plagues to sound.
Oh.
Actually,
Okay.
I guess we were
Um,
listening to a lot more different things.
Like what?
Everyone kind of listened to different,
Their own
yeah, their
thing,
own
yeah.
thing. So when we actually started to make the music, we went through a process of trying to first kind of like land where we
merge
wanted
our
to go.
influences.
Yeah, yeah.
That's interesting because
Yeah.
your sound is very, very distinct. Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
is there no pressure to like stick to that sound just because you are popular for that sound?
Well, actually, for the first two albums, we really diverted from that dancey, four on the floor sort of vibe, which we were kind of known for. Plagues is a much more dream pop, atmospheric,
Shoegazy.
shoegazy album, and we were kind of ready for the audience to be disappointed that we
What?
don't
Oh my god.
we don't have any dancey stuff.
Yeah.
so
Although
yeah.
it was pretty liberating. I think where Plagues landed is really a
Yeah.
reflection of what we wanted to
To
sound
sound
like,
like.
instead of what people expected us to sound like. But hopefully, I mean, in doing that, people still sort of appreciated what we were going for.
What's
Yeah.
the most different sounding song in the album?
Nomads.
No, acoustic guitar.
Have you played it at a
Horns.
gig?
Not
yet.
Yeah.
But have you road tested some of these songs? I'm sure you've road tested some of these
Yeah.
songs at
Yes.
gigs.
Yeah.
Were there any favorites from fans?
Well, at the moment, we're getting a lot of feedback with the song Neon Dreams and Nomads. They're like
Nomads. And Soothsayer, our single.
Soothsayer, yeah.
Did that affect your which songs you chose for the album?
I think we went for what's cohesive or what made sense.
Yeah.
Like being able to listen to it from sort of end to end.
Yeah.
So the progression, like how we started and how it progressed, and then it sort of pivoted at the middle.
Our initial recordings actually didn't make it to the
Yeah.
album. There were several songs that didn't make
Yeah.
it.
We had
Um,
like
we
8 more songs
yeah.
that we
The
scrapped.
rejected ones.
Yeah, we scrapped a lot of initial recordings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was we slowly arrived at the sound in increments.
I mean, it's a
And-
long time,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. And you guys did some real life growing up
Yes,
Yeah.
and
during those 6
musically,
years too.
these three have become producers in their own right. Brian, Isa, and Shapa have learned how to maneuver the production studio side, and that's how our process has changed as well. We like to record demos in our bedrooms, in Kong's bedroom, and then we translate it into the studio after that. It's changed, like not like before. We just go into the studio and just
Yeah.
jam away until we arrive at something. So
And you guys have been together. You guys have known each other for quite some time.
yes.
And not just as a band, but just as friends, yeah? Um, has anything stayed the same in terms of your making music, in terms of your dynamic?
I think we all feel young still. I think that's,
That's good.
just feel, not necessarily look. No, but I think we've all maintained a certain level of friendship.
Yeah.
So we're lucky. I mean, these
Beyond
guys-
the music, we still hang out and, we watch bands if we're not making
Yeah.
any music. If we're not being a band, we're watching bands. So,
Okay,
Yeah.
well, your first song for us is "Turn of the Tide"
yes.
from your album Plagues. Can you tell us a
Yes.
bit about this song? When did you write this song?
This is like on maybe in the earlier stages, maybe
Yeah.
2014 or so.
Yeah.
2015, no, maybe 2015. What are we now?
When did you
2017?
start writing the album?
Yeah, 2014.
2014,
Okay.
2015. Because we were doing a lot of gigging, 2012, 2013. Then we all sort of got pregnant, got married.
Got married.
Just, let life happen.
Yeah.
and
Had
then-
businesses.
Yeah. then it was around 2014 where we started going back to the studio. But actually, we wrote a lot, then we scrapped a lot, and then I think Turn of the Tide maybe came 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is it? It's a song about having faith and rising above your emotions. Yeah. Because it's, what do you call this? Across the waves come to find you. That's what the chorus is like. And it's about going beyond yourself in search of something inside you. That's pretty
Cool
much what
God.
it's about.
That's
Plagues
deep.
revolves around a lot of themes of conflict and internal struggle. That's basically
Ah.
what the album concept is. So, yeah.
All right. Well, take it away. This is "Turn of the Tide" by Taken by Cars.
Waiting for light
Yay. Thank you.
All right, that was Turn of the Tide by Taken by Cars. If you are just joining us now here on Live Jam, we are with Taken by Cars. They're playing a few songs for us from their newest album, Plagues, which they released just this March. You were saying earlier that the theme of this album is conflict.
Conflict and internal struggle, and basically just how to deal.
Is there a song that hits you the hardest? Or what is the song that hits you the hardest in this album? For all of you, actually. Is that a hard question? Okay. Maybe you guys can think about it first. And
Yeah.
then we can move on to easier questions. Like.
I think Soothsayer is a very impacting song.
Okay.
Because it talks about take me to the other side, rid me from what I desire. Again, rising above your emotions and just basically wanting to have more faith and just rising above yourself, which is such a difficult thing to do. I think that's basically why people resonate with it, considering
And it actually aptly reflects sort of like what we've gone through as a band. Since it was such a long process, we almost hit a
Yes.
point where we started questioning if we could actually make it through. So, I mean, it happened to us as a band, it happened to us individually
people.
So, I think
yeah.
I think that's maybe a reason why we enjoyed making the song and we also wanted to put it out. Yeah.
What's kept you motivated to stick together as a band? Because I know, of course, you guys have your own things outside of music as well. So what's kept you motivated to stick with music?
I think we just have these deep friendships for each other and we care about each other a lot beyond the music. And of course, I think music will always be an integral part of our lives. All of us have day jobs and businesses, and it's really been a great creative outlet, and it adds balance to our lives. So it will always be there, no matter what. So
When you're in a band, it's like you're in a relationship with four or five other people, right?
yes,
So
exactly.
with it comes a lot of challenges, just like dealing with any relationship. But then when you find a relationship or a band that actually allows you to create music you all sort of like, perform it. It's rare, right? That's why so many people break up. So many bands break up. We're just lucky, I guess, that we've gotten this far. 3 albums
Yeah.
later, 10 years later, and hopefully, this isn't the end. Hopefully, we'll see.
All right. Well, you were just talking about that Soothsayer is up next, your next song.
Yes.
I couldn't really go into it. I couldn't think of a better way to segue into that song.
Yeah.
So go ahead, guys.
All right.
Send them all your madness.
take me to the other side, rid me from what I desire, and misunderstanding. To my senses in another way, taking all my chances in another day. Send me all your sadness in another way. Send them all your madness. Take me to the other side. Rid me from what I desire. Misunderstanding. Take me to the other side, rid me from what I desire, misunderstanding.
Hi guys, if you're just joining us now, that was Taken by Cars with Soothsayer. They are performing a few songs for us from their newest album, Plagues, and they're actually also answering a few questions for us. So if you have questions for them, throw them down in the comments and I can ask them for you. But your album, Plagues, you are releasing a vinyl version. Yeah,
Yes.
whose idea was this? And why did you decide to release a vinyl version?
I think collectively we wanted to
Yeah.
release it.
So a couple of us are vinyl heads. So.
Yeah.
How'd you get into it?
It sounds good, listening to vinyl. But then we also know that it's a digital age. Like
Yeah.
you've got, the way people listen to music is so different now
Yeah.
from our past albums. So we're just rolling with the times, I guess. So for people who are casual listeners, you can find us on online,
digital.
and then people who are a little bit more hardcore, then you can buy the vinyl.
Oh, hardcore.
Hardcore.
For the collectors.
It must be, I know, because a lot of bigger labels will not release vinyls. So
Yeah.
you must be, I don't know, happy that you are an indie band. So you can release a vinyl version of your own album.
Well,
Wala
we're getting
lang.
support from Gray Market.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're helping us come up with the album. Yeah.
What was the process? Have you done it before?
No, oh my
No.
God,
How
we're
was
still in
it?
the middle of it. It's
How's the
it's
process?
technical. No, so our mastering was done actually in the UK
Yes.
by Grammy Award winner Mandy Parnell.
Tita Mandy.
Mandy Parnell, and then she actually pressed or is going to press the kind of like master, and then we'll send it over to the production.
When's it
house.
coming out?
Mid-year.
No specific date.
Not yet. We don't want to commit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying earlier that we were taking questions from people. We actually have a question from someone on YouTube. Elite Hoven Agent is asking, why did the song Crows take a long time to be officially released? And why was it not released as a single from 3 years ago?
That's a good question, actually. We were thinking about releasing Crows as a single for the album, but since it came out like 3 years ago, we felt that people already somewhat
knew
know
it,
it.
yeah. Because it was a Tower of Doom recording.
Yep, yeah.
So
Yeah, we were hoping that the album would come out sooner, but we kind of shelved a lot of the stuff that was made at the time Crows was made.
yeah.
How do you decide which songs get turned into singles?
I guess if we like them enough. uh, no.
Collectively also, we talk about it a lot actually, and we brainstorm over it, and up to now we still have like arguments over which gets to be released as a single.
I guess Soothsayer, why we came out with it first was it was a good representation of the change we wanted to make with the album. And then to
Yeah.
Sarah's point earlier, it also represented kind of like what we've gone through the last 6 years. We're still going to release our second single soon, hopefully.
Yes.
And then the third one is kind of up in the air at the moment, so we'll see.
And so your next song for us is Threshold.
Threshold, yes.
Can you tell us a bit about this before you start playing it?
Threshold. It's another song about someone of others. How do I explain this?
The lyrics
It's about you reaching a breaking point, and I guess over the past 6 years, there also have been many moments wherein I've been broken. So this song is basically about that and realizing a lot of things and growing and adulting into this bloody journey of life.
The lyrics are beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, Sarah did an amazing job with the words. We're coming out with a lyric video on Friday, actually done by a friend of the band,
Yeah.
Alan Navarra. So you can actually really appreciate the words of Sarah on that.
Yeah.
Well, watch out for it.
Yes.
And for
do watch
now,
out
we
for
will
it.
hear Threshold here on Live Jam.
Dizzy from the tension, I'm waking up to find no cold, finding out the ugly, finding there's nothing at all, no more indecision. No more time for unsafe nights. I'm in need of your affection, but losing it just serves me fine. Do I keep on running this race, or will I save it from myself? Dizzy from the tension, I'm waking up to find no losing it just serves me fair. At the summit of a threshold, no, I said it's out. At the summit of a threshold, where the blind can feel the sound. Are you gonna make a real change when all they do is bring you down? Are you gonna make a real change where all they do is bring you down? Save me from the world that's keeping me from you. What's keeping me from you? Ooh, save me from the world that's keeping me from you. What's keeping me from you?
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. That was Taken by Cars with Threshold.
Threshold. Yeah.
They just released their newest album, Plagues, their first album in 6 years. They released it this March. So yeah, it's available everywhere.
Yeah,
And-
for digital download.
Yes.
And it's free, so
For limited time.
yeah.
Listen till
So it's free for
tomorrow.
now, so go check it
Yeah.
out.
it's
And
on takenbykars.com.
It'll also be available on vinyl. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you
Watch
can,
out for that.
You can stream on SoundCloud. You can like us on Facebook, Instagram.
Actually, we are winding down your set, so maybe you can tell us what your social media handles are.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we have SoundCloud, and the album is available for a limited time on digital download for free on www.takenbykars.com. And what else?
We've got Facebook, which is Taken by Cars. We have Instagram, Taken by Cars official.
Official.
And then we're coming out with a lyric video on Friday. We've got another lyric video up for Soothsayer by Charles
Buen Consejo.
Buen Consejo. And then we've
So-
got all of our songs on video so that you can just listen to it and then
On
we'll put it
YouTube.
on YouTube and all of
Yeah.
that. So
All right. Well, your last song is gonna be Floods,
Yes.
which is probably again because as you were saying, the theme of this album is conflict.
Yeah.
So
It's actually the opener of the album. That's the first song, and we just saw it fitting to write. It has a chanty sort of vibe, so it's as if you were taking control and being in control of something. So, and you'll hear that in the lyrics. See the forest for the trees. Back burned, bended knees. This is my fire. Be the flame, take it higher. One heart done in love, stepping out a rise above.
so sing with us.
So, yeah, it's chanty. So it's
sing
it's
with
just a
them from home.
yeah. So yeah, it's just a fitting song, album opener actually.
And then the music kind of
And-
swells, it builds up. So it's
Yeah.
just a kind of repetitive sort of thing that just
Which-
layers upon layers.
So nicely titled Floods.
All right. Well, we are closing the night out with that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are at home or if you are still on your way home tonight, yeah, this is Taken by Cars with Floods.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.